Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg.
And Bumblebee.
And today we're going to be talking about some messed up stuff, some upgrades, and some tunage.
Ultimate Black Panther issue number 21.
Yeah, so
This issue kind of takes part in two different, what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of has two different parts to it. On one hand, we have Killmonger leading the Dora Milaje to some coordinates to a hidden kingdom that Shuri has told them about, which is, I guess, it's their opposite, Wakanda's opposite. So this kingdom would have been like the dark vibranium version of Wakanda in a sense.
Okay.
And then we have Okoye and Shuri discussing her treason and giving Okoye information on what Wakanda needs to do to protect itself from what's coming. So to start, Killmonger is leading the Dora Milaje to this underground hidden kingdom, and they find it.
Yeah, they do.
And they find some history. It definitely has vibranium within it.
Right.
Killmonger's, I guess he has a vibranium ring, and it's reacting to the surroundings around. And this city has buildings and statues, and people definitely used to live here and worship there, and technology and all of that.
Right.
And based off of vibranium.
Well, from what Killmonger said, and I could be completely wrong on this, but this is where it all begins, so to speak.
Or, the other half of the story to Wakanda's history, in a sense, in terms of the vibranium. Because we know that the vibranium came from somewhere, and the vibranium is supposed to create a new world for them, and then they're going to come and take over. Or that's what it's supposed to happen based off of what we've been reading in previous issues.
Yeah.
And I guess this city is a part of that history. This is where they used to be, or some of those first round of people that had discovered vibranium. This is where they built up their kingdom and were worshiping these gods that sent the vibranium to Earth.
Right.
In a sense. But they find it, and they kind of get a shock, because once they, are getting close to whatever they were looking for, the quote unquote statues that are not statues started waking up.
Yeah, that was the crazy part.
So these statues were not statues. And I don't know if Cyborg made this comparison. If you guys have played Hogwarts Legacy and you know that game and how the statues kind of become beings and attack you, that's kind of what happened here.
Now, I've played it, and this is exactly what happens if you step too close to the area that they are protecting.
They activate.
Because you got plenty of room to just look and ooh and ah. But the second you get within the radius of them, if you don't know how to fight, you better learn quick.
And that's what happened. They got too close, or they were about to open up the next door to get to where they were looking for.
Right.
And they all started activating. But luckily, T'Challa appears.
Yeah.
And he helps them take out these statues. Statue people, guards, whatever you want to call them.
Whatever you call them is whatever they are now, because it's still weird.
Yeah, so I'm guessing he was clued in of where to go by Bast. So, because he kind of just showed up there.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
All majestic.
Perfect timing, I might add.
He's coming from the ceiling.
He came from somewhere. And it's kind of perfect timing, because they were probably going to,
die.
Or at least,
die.
more casualties were going to happen.
No, they were going straight up die. You can be nice all you want. I'm gonna tell you how it is. They were going to die.
And
because this was vibranium sentient beings.
But
and they can't really be using vibranium because T'Challa said shut it down for right now.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know then, but
it
was a good thing he was there then.
Yeah.
Plus, he's been, with his upgraded powers, and
he's been blessed by Bass.
Yes, so he was able to. He made easy work of them. Yeah. Easy work.
That's saying it lightly.
And once he took care of that, they opened up the door to the final spot that they were trying to get to, and it's I don't know what to call it. It's a pool, a fountain.
It ain't the fountain of youth, I'll say that much.
A reservoir of liquid vibranium.
Mm-hmm. And they gonna fight. This is the, I guess you can call it the, not meeting place, sorry. I guess their birthplace, so to speak, question mark?
I don't know, but it opened up to a reservoir of liquid vibranium, which does not happen. And T'Challa was under the impression that it was impossible to have liquid vibranium, but
I can honestly
never say never.
Yeah, it's not impossible, it's just not practical.
And I'm assuming that they're going to need that or use that to help them fight what's coming. I don't know how. We'll probably see in the coming issues.
All right, so pause for right now, just for a minute or so, and roll with me on this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, although we didn't finish it, and we will, I'm sorry, Eyes of Wakanda. I could be wrong, but some of them have tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And in certain books, I can't remember, they use the actual tattoos of the vibranium. And that's how they are closer and are able to use the powers.
Well, we've seen in previous issues that T'Challa kind of has like markings and I guess tattoos ish on him that are there or light up with vibranium.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. They could use that possibly like that.
To recharge themselves?
Yeah. But they have a larger vast.
Yeah.
Instead of the little bit that they have, which is not a little bit at all, if we're being honest.
It's either that or that is where the people that are coming are going to come through.
That is a very stronger possibility than my thought, but I still like my thought.
It's one or the other.
Right.
Or possibly a third that we have not thought about.
But we will.
And kind of to go back, the other half of this book is Okoye talking to Shuri and trying to get her side of things and why she was a traitor and betrayed Wakanda.
Her only excuse, and yes, I'm calling this excuse, she was afraid.
So she admits that
afraid.
She didn't kill her father, but she allowed him to die. So she didn't help him get better, I guess.
She just watched everything happen, which I will say that's even worse.
Because according to her, her father knew all this information, but he wasn't doing anything about it.
Right.
Because they were under the impression in previous generations were under the impression that they had more time. So they kept the information to themselves. Now, based off of previous issues, like Bass said, the previous generations only heard a little bit, and T'Challa is the chosen one and is hearing a chorus. So they weren't anticipating that T'Challa would be the one that would need to know and be ready for these people that were coming.
Yeah.
So she betrayed
them. I'm sorry.
She did, but she was under the impression that they needed to, get on to things, and her father wasn't going to do that. So she felt that it was better for her brother to be in charge, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, but that wasn't the way. I'm sorry. That was not.
But then she also betrayed her brother and was giving Ra and Khonshu information and betraying her country. So there's also that.
Yeah. So.
And she discusses with Okoye that there is a gateway, and the gateway is Wakanda. So wherever these people are going to come through this gateway, and this gateway is in Wakanda. I'm not sure if the Hidden Kingdom is like under Wakanda or not. So my theory, or one of the possible theories about that vat of liquid vibranium being where they come through, that might be the gateway, or somewhere else, or Wakanda itself is the gateway.
Right.
But she showed Okoye. Okoye lets her free because the Shuri wishes to help with the war that's coming.
I'm fine with it, but she need to pay her dues at the same time. So I guess.
Well, this is her attempt or possible way of redeeming herself, is helping with this war, building and getting everyone ready, getting whatever weapons and things that they need, getting all that ready.
Right.
And T'Challa has returned. Wakanda, the king of Wakanda has returned.
Mm-hmm.
And we see Eric and T'Challa have a conversation.
Yeah.
And apparently they have discussed and let each other know what the other has been up to with their respective wife/partner.
I don't know.
Because Killmonger's like, I don't make choices for Okoye, so that's that's not on me. She makes her own decisions.
That's her own thing. But, I did try to sleep with your wife, and you should really have a conversation with her on that.
And T'Challa's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So you guys should, you guys have some things to work out. Y'all should really have a conversation about that. But so, they both know that, the other had a situation.
As far as we know, no hard feelings.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
There doesn't seem to be any hard feelings at the moment. There is a war coming, so maybe they're more focused on that.
Yeah.
And also, technically, Killmonger didn't actually do anything with Okoye. T'Challa has also told Eric that the progenitors have captured Okoye, although there was no mention of the fact that Okoye is pregnant. So, that might come into play later in terms of them not being okay with each other if Eric Killmonger finds that out. Although technically, I'm not entirely sure if T'Challa knows. I don't know if that was just something implied in the reading.
We all know.
Or if he is aware, or put two and two together and aware that Okoye is not Okoye. Storm is pregnant.
We all know.
But we'll see. And Okoye comes and lets them know that, Shuri has requested our presence in the armory. And
it is time.
Shuri has some tanks, has like a mech suit, it looks like. And she's presenting it to her brother and letting him know that I was, the reason I did the things I was doing is because I was afraid. I don't want to be afraid anymore. Let me free. This is my attempt at redemption. I have made all these artillery and things for us to use in this war against these progenitors.
I'm going to ask one question only.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck is with these people in goddamn tanks?
A tank is a tank.
You don't need a tank for everything. Like, my gosh.
Well, they have a tank.
They don't need it. I don't care if they have it.
But yeah, this war is coming. Yeah. Also, I don't know if we mentioned it before in other videos, but this is issue number 21, and Marvel has announced that Black Panther is going to end with issue number 24. So we have 3 more issues of this series.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So
Sad
if you
face.
guys haven't been keeping up with it like we are, I suggest you start.
Or wait for the trades. Either way, at this point.
I would wait for the trades because it is going to come out soon.
Mm-hmm.
But still, check it out at your local comic book store. Support. And if by some reason you are unable to get to your local comic book store, you can also check out the app.
The Marvel Unlimited app.
Where you can read it with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your grandparents, on a plane, on a train, anywhere, anytime. We love you guys. And as always,
peace.